so not really.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's why.
Do you say that every single time that you say I was born ready? Do you add the tidbit after?
I like the tidbit.
first time I do.
I
I
mean,
do.
yeah, it's a good tidbit.
The first time I do it and people don't know, then I do. But
You should just do it all the time.
But then afterwards, I just.
How often do you really say
you were born more than ready?
I was born ready.
I'd say.
No, dude, I wasn't born ready. I was born late.
But specify.
But you were born
Born
more.
There you go.
You weren't
That's
born
that's
early.
clincher.
You were born more than ready.
I was more than ready.
Yeah, you were more than ready. Because you were
was
ready.
I though? Because
Days earlier.
Overbaked,
I
overcooked,
was
overdone.
staying in there, dude.
No, same here.
I was comfortable.
I didn't want to come out either.
Comfortable. My mom was trying so many things to get me the fuck out because I was like kicking on her back and shit and like.
How big were you? How big were you?
Almost 10 pounds.
Same here. I was 9'10".
Yeah, that other tidbit, broad show tidbit. When I was born, the day I was born was Father's Day, and I won my family my weight in beef because I was the heaviest baby born in the hospital on Father's Day. I was born a provider. I provided for my family right away.
You're welcome, family.
Yeah, you're welcome for that 10 pounds of beef, dude.
10 pounds of beef.
Yeah, dude.
Broad beef.
That's a lot of beef, bro.
It is a lot of broad beef.
It's broad beef, dude.
It's broad beef.
Yeah.
Soggy broad beef.
But no, she wanted me the fuck out. Because you know what? Once you pass your like due date, you start growing like exponentially. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You get bigger
You
faster.
get big.
So yeah, like I was saying, I was kicking in her back and shit. And like, she was like, nope, done. Trying all sorts of things to get me out. Like all the like, you should try this. You should try doing this. You should try eating this. Then finally,
Try going on a roller coaster.
Finally, a nurse was just like, hey, try eating some Mexican food. So my mom went out to eat at Paradiso. And they ate. And after they were done eating, I was ready. I was ready to go. But not really because...
Your mom wasn't even going through like contractions or anything?
No.
No signs at all?
I was 9 days late. Yeah, no, nothing.
Whoa.
Until she went, ate some fucking Mexican food, and then after that, I started coming.
Okay, rephrase that, please.
I started my exit.
Okay.
And
I started the birthing process.
Yeah. But physically, I was having troubles coming out.
My mom ate Mexican and I was coming.
There was physically issues because I had to be like fucking like suction cupped out of there. Like I had a cone head.
I got forceps, dude.
And
Not
like,
suction. I got like
you got the full clamps.
clampy, dude.
I got the suction cup
on my head.
Yeah.
On my head.
And
That's why I'm fucking stupid as shit.
Caught. I was kind of caught, and like they suction cut me. And then when they pulled me, then like I fucked up my mom's hip and broke my collarbone on the way out because I was stuck. I was a stuck boy, and then I won 10 pounds of beef.
Congratulations.
Should I
All
say
worth
that?
it. All worth it. All worth
Should I
it.
tell that whole story every time I say I was born ready?
No.
Yes.
Just
No,
do
no,
the
yes.
9 days late.
9 days late. That's it.
It's
Okay.
perfect.
I
But
wasn't.
then
Perfect.
just
Seriously.
Then
And
under
I'm
your breath.
serious. It's a good button. It takes
is.
less than 3 seconds for them to hear
That's
it.
true.
It does.
And it'll become a thing where it'll be a charming little thing,
Yep.
whether they've seen you before or not.
Yep.
You'll say it and they'll be like, huh,
Yeah.
look at that.
That's
I
how
love-
it's worked so far.
I love just adding under your breath. And I want some beef.
I want some beef.
You want some beef?
I want some beef.
Pardon? You want some beef?
No, that's it. You don't even reiterate. It's just like I
I
want my family some beef.
Biggest boy in the hospital on Father's Day. Wants beef.
Not even that. Just say the chopped up sentences
Yeah.
like that. Just I want some beef.
Wants some beef.
And my family wants some beef. I was 10 pounds.
Yeah, I was born a provider.
Provider. All right. Well, we're watching this movie about
Now we
providers.
can actually move on to what we're watching.
We're gonna be watching Jungle to Jungle, guys.
Yeah, dude. Finally, after
Another movie about a provider.
after years,
Struggle.
I have no problem in saying like we've been talking about this movie on here for probably a good year or two.
Yes.
Yes, we've been Mimi Cooing and pee pee poo pooing.
BBC pee poo poo, dude. BBC pee pee poo poo.
It's too
We did that on
Little Ghost Boy.
that little ghost boy. Joe sent you tricks on you. It's
That
fucking
Little Ghost Boy.
Mimi Coo pee pee poo
Little
poo.
ghost boy. Fucking Mimi Siku pee poo 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 took over that fucking preamble.
It's so fast now.
I know. I know.
We're so good at
We
it.
just speed through
BBC
it.
pee pee poo.
Mimi Sequel Poo.
It's just
It's part of our vernacular.
it sounds more casual and less like a little child saying a funny.
Yeah,
little
it would be more creepy
Poop
if we
joke.
actually like enunciated the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Mimi Siku
pee
Pee
pee poo poo.
Mm.
Yeah, Mimi Siku
Wow.
pee pee poo.
Why do you even say it?
That's
But
like
if you say
schoolyard kind of
Mimi
funny
Sequel
shit
Pee Pee Poo
happening.
when you just rifle it off like that?
Yep.
It sounds better.
Mimi Coo pee pee
So,
poo.
if
Mimi
anybody
Sequel Pee Pee Poo.
doesn't know what this movie is,
Yes.
this is a Disney movie released in 1997,
Yes.
starring Tim Allen.
Yes. Martin Short.
Basically, he finds out that he has a teenage son who was raised in the jungle and decides to bring him back to New York City with him. And all kinds of hilarity and comedy ensues. Martin Short's in the movie as well. His son is played by
90s kid that everybody knows if you see him, but not by name.
Is it Huntington? What is his name again?
Is it Sam?
Sam Huntington?
Yeah, I think so. I believe that's correct. Are you gonna look up Mimi Siku?
Pee pee poo poo.
I'm pretty sure it's Huntington.
Yeah.
He was
But he was
in-
in a bunch of 90s shit.
Yep, he
It's
was.
one of those many kids that were in like a bunch of 90s things and you recognize them from that, but like you wouldn't know their name.
Yep.
There's a lot of those poor boys.
When did you guys watch this movie?
When
When
it
it
came
came
out.
out.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think
Well,
I watched
it was
it when it came
actually-
I
out.
was 7. It was a new Disney movie for kids. Of course, I was gonna see it.
I don't think I saw it in theaters.
I think there was a lot of movies.
I saw it on the Disney Channel when they played it on the Disney Channel.
There's a lot of movies about an estranged son reconnecting with the dad.
Yeah.
There's, or like a dad-esque kind of movie. Like
It is
there's,
Sam Huntington.
yeah, that's what I said. There's Getting Even with Dad. Have you seen that one with
No.
Ted Danson and Macaulay Culkin?
No.
It's a pretty good one. It's one of those.
Don't think I have.
It was Macaulay Culkin was like a teenager and he had really long hair, and his dad was a con artist
No.
played by Ted Danson.
No, I've not seen that movie.
Okay, that's another kind of one similar to this where it's a dad and a son kind of getting together.
Dad.
And then there's also Man of the House with JTT and Chevy Chase.
Yep.
Don't think I've seen that one.
That one's about what is it? Rain dancing and like a Navajo tribe, like Cub Scouts, but like with Native Americans instead of Boy Scouts.
Right.
They're called Little Scouts or something like that.
little
Yeah.
little
Copyright
scouts.
friendly.
Yep.
So
Well, there's also the Disney trend of like typically in a lot of their movies, one parent
Three
or
men and a
both
baby.
parents or something
Mhm.
like that. They've died. It's a single parent or both
Mhm.
parents are gone or something.
a lot
like
of
that.
dead parents.
A lot of dead parents. So there's always
There's also
It's like super
Just Like Dad, a movie that I think we should
Oh,
watch.
yeah.
I own it on VHS
Jack
with
Frost.
Jack Michael
Fucking
Keaton.
even
K
Jingle All
Cos.
the Way. Even Jingle All
Yeah,
the Way.
Jingle All the Way, dude.
Yep.
He's trying to like reconnect with his son, kind of.
Go all the way, did you say? Okay.
They should call it Jungle All the Way. Have it be a sequel to both Jingle All the Way and Jungle to Jungle.
But why is it called Jungle to Jungle? It's like you
Because
think
it's
this is the
concrete
second
jungle.
one. You think this is well, yeah, but you think it's the second one.
Right, with the number 2 in it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Sam Huntington, by the way, was also in Detroit Rock City.
Yeah, that was a
Main
good
character
movie.
in that. He was Ox and not another teen movie.
With Ed Furlong. Ed
He was
Furlong
in,
was in Detroit Rock.
He played Dinkadoo Murphy in fucking Rolling Kansas,
Yeah,
that
he
weed
was.
movie.
Oh my god.
He was in Being Human with the guy that does the voice for the Emperor in the
Yep.
Clone Wars.
He was Jimmy Olsen in Superman Returns.
Mhm.
He was Eric in Fanboys.
He was also in the movie Sleepover that we are going to watch eventually. He was the brother that doesn't want to go to college, and he's like, "Can I borrow $8?
Okay.
Do you have $20?"
Okay.
We watched like a trailer for that, and that was
Okay.
part of him. And we're gonna watch it, Wilson.
Okay.
He was also like a dude that
You're
was
saying
like,
okay very dismissively, but we're watching.
Like
it.
I'm
a lot
not
of-
saying it even dismissively. I have no
Okay.
feeling either way.
Okay.
like a lot of people
Okay.
in the 90s that had somewhat stardom. They like guest starred on like a bajillion fucking TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one kid. What is he in? I don't remember anything like off the top of my head that this dude was in, but he played like the disturbed teenager in like so many fucking like Law and Orders and shit like that. And was in like
Was he in a movie?
Yeah, he
What
was in
movie?
movies too. I don't remember.
Is he just that character actor that plays?
But he's that dude in like every goddamn movie
Mhm.
and TV show.
Okay.
I forget his name. But my point being, like, it was a lot of people like that in the 90s that were just like, hey, you know me from like a movie or two or something. But then I was also guest starred on like every single goddamn TV show that existed.
Okay,
Mhm.
I can think of like a couple tropes off the top of my head that I
Yeah.
know are going to be in this movie.
Sure.
Like one is a creature or animal or like object
Right.
Creature, animal, mineral.
that makes everybody around it just like "Ugh," in the
You went
movie.
right for the tarantula. That's where I was going.
Whether it's a tarantula, a lizard, a snake, even a bird, like something maybe a stinky
Also,
dog. I don't know.
Easiest trope: fish out of water.
Okay, very good.
I
There we
think
go.
there is the part where Sam Huntington, Mimi Siku, Pee Pee Poo Poo climbs a skyscraper.
He climbs the
Yes.
fucking Statue of Liberty.
Just like fucking like George of the Jungle and shit too. What's up with jungle movies?
I don't know.
There's a couple fucking Jungle Books.
Do you think
Yeah.
we can anticipate any tropes that we haven't already stated that might be in this movie?
I think it's going to be a
I've already- I mean,
there's
we've seen it, I know, but-
the father learning to be a father trope. That's in
the father
a lot
kind
of
of
movies like this.
reconciling and then like realizing that my business is not worth
yeah,
negating my son,
starting shitty and becoming like good by the end.
like returning to his roots with his son and like getting out of the businesses he's in because he finds out it's corrupt or something.
Another movie we should watch on Reel to Reel is For Richer or Poor.
With Tim Allen.
Tim Allen and Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, when they go to the Amish country or
Yeah.
the Mennonites or the whatever.
Yep.
They're on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the run from
Some kind of weird bookies or something.
bookies or the mob or something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then the Amish people are just like, hey, we just wanted you for the harvest. We don't really care.
Well, and like they have to like learn to love each other again because their marriage is in shambles because they're all jaded from living on Fifth Avenue or whatever.
Hmm. That's a good one with Out of Towners with Steve Martin.
I want to say Jason Alexander's in the movie as well, but I'm probably wrong.
I'm not going to start the bit.
No, okay, okay,
Start
all
the
right.
You're baiting me for the bit.
I'm not.
Okay. But we're going to be watching this movie now and hope you guys can watch it too.
Drungle. Mimi Siku.
Pee pee poo poo.
See you on the other side.
And now, our feature presentation.
Yeah, but Mimi Siku really sticks with you. Pee pee poo pooing.
There was a lot of people.
Sam Huntington, you know. Introducing, even
Yeah, introducing. That was great.
letting them know that he's out there.
Yep.
Saying, hey there, everybody. I'm Sam Huntington.
I can pee pee poo poo.
I can pee pee poo poo because I'm Mimi Siku.
Dude, yeah. There was a good, 4 pee pee poo poo scenes? Yeah. No, there's 5 or 6 World Trade Centers in there.
There's a lot of World Trade Center.
Yeah.
They
Once
did
he
a lot of
gets-
shots of the World Trade Center.
Mhm.
Some really good ones too, like
Yeah.
up close and personal, where you just get nice
Yep.
craning your neck.
Right after they get out of the stock exchange, that was the first shot.
Yeah.
It was-
No, the first shot is when they're coming into
no,
the city, isn't it?
no, that's
Pretty sure
later.
that's the
That's
first
later.
The
No.
second one is the second shot is the crane down.
I thought it faded from the jungle into the stock exchange at the very beginning.
No.
It didn't.
Well, no, I'm talking about when I swear there's this because
There is a shot of them driving
shot,
the car.
the crane down shot or whatever, the fucking down.
Mhm.
That shot was the second one because Wilson was like, "Oh, I missed it again."
That was the second one of the World
Correct.
Trade
That
Center.
was the second World Trade Center
Wow.
shot. Yep, there's a few of them,
There was a lot.
Yeah, there's more than a few.
and there's a lot of Maitika scenes.
She was
Maitika,
she was
My
a star.
is
was
his
the star of it.
tarantula.
He was the hero.
Yeah.
Mimisiku owns a tarantula. Mimisiku owned Big Spider.
Yep.
Yep.
Big Spider had about 5 scenes.
Big
Because
scenes.
the first one,
Freaking people out
the
constantly.
first one was
Yep.
with Tim Allen on the beach.
Yep.
The second one was
Was
the boss.
with the boss.
No, it was with Martin Short in the
car.
car. Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
And then the
Yes,
boss.
I say we count that because it specifically called out like, oh, what's my Tika? And they
Yep.
showed it to him.
And the boss.
And then the boss, and then the wife,
Then the wife.
Or the
Yep.
fiance or whatever it
Yeah, the
was.
fiance. And
and
then
then the Russians at the end.
Russians at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a lot of my Tikas.
There is.
But he saved the day, dude. He
He
stopped
did.
those
Yeah.
Russians.
He was a bro.
So
I'm kind of surprised the movie didn't like end on another button of that.
generally,
Like
the-
that,
Yeah.
the shoulder shrug at the very end could well have just have been like a freeze frame of him like just starting
Yeah.
to run on the thing because it's chasing him again.
But it ended with freeze frame of
Just shoulder
a
shrug.
shrug.
Yep.
Puts the pot behind his back and then
I don't know.
maybe
It's for you, Patricia.
maybe it is for you, Patty.
Yeah, right. There was a
Bronze
the
pot for you.
general story. He needs a divorce to marry this fashion lady. To finalize his divorce for his wife, who walked out on him after a year. Went to the remote jungle where she's at. Discovers he has a son. Promises the boy that when he's a man, he'll take him to New York. Little does he know.
That night.
That night, they perform a
He's-
ceremony where he becomes a man.
Yeah.
So he goes to New York with him. His dad is embroiled in a deal with coffee beans. He trades commodities.
Mhm.
He wanted a sale before
He
he
made
left,
a big bank.
or when he was there. He tried to send a sale, but it wasn't confirmed, so they didn't, and the price dropped. So they went and sold it to some Russians, or didn't. We didn't want to sell it because it was skeezy.
Yep.
But Martin Short was too scared.
Mimi Siku had to sit through dirty deeds and mischievous pee pee poo poo,
Yeah,
which he didn't want.
and
Didn't even know he was a part of.
and Martin Short was too much of a wuss, so he did the deal. And then the price dropped way low. So they're like, "Oh crap! Well, sign of good faith. We'll come and buy it back for what we sold it for." And then the price jumps again up really high, so the guy thinks that they're screwing him, and then he comes for the money and to fuck him up, kind of.
And this is, I'd say, plot B.
Yeah. Yes, and that's
No, maybe
interspersed-
it's even plot C because plot B
interspersed-
is the marriage stuff.
Yeah.
Plot A is like the
Yeah.
reconnection with the son.
Yep.
This is plot C,
But
where it's like it doesn't really matter to anything of the story. It just gets the Russians involved with
it takes up a lot of the screen time, though.
the conflict. Yeah, the conflict
Yeah.
is Maitika and the fucking Russians.
Yeah.
My
My
Tika
Tika versus
and the
Russians.
Russians.
It is.
That's a
Yeah.
good noir movie.
Then
I
yeah,
wanna
the whole
see.
time is Mimi Siku
Like
fish
Tika
out of
and the
water
Russians.
stuff.
Yep.
Fish out of water, Mimi Siku stuff, and then Tim Allen slowly like realizing like, oh, I love this kid,
Yeah.
and yeah, then the wedding shenanigans, and his wife just getting worse and worse, or the person he's gonna marry.
Do you think it would have been better if? I feel like maybe there could have been more varied and fun scenarios if, let's say,
It wasn't all given to my Tika.
no. I think more
She
My Tika
deserves
would have
the
been good
stairs.
because
They
what
just
if,
wanted you to remember my Tika throughout that whole thing,
hmm
so they kept peppering them in there, so then they could use them at the end and be like, oh yeah, my Tika.
yeah, because the Russian randomly hated spiders.
Yep.
But what if Tim Allen had been like ready, like they had been actually like looking at wedding venues, etc., so that there was another Maitika scene where they could have been like doing some sort of rehearsal or something at the venue,
Yeah.
and it like goes down the aisle, or it's,
All
like,
it
creeping
was
around
the British filmmaker that was
Yeah, 'cause
Like
she was getting
cataloging
a
everything.
profile- She was getting a profile in some big fashion publication, and they were going to film
oh yeah,
her
View.
doing.
What was it called?
I don't
It
know,
was called View.
but they were going to film her coming up with all this fashion stuff
Yep.
and a show, and then they were going to follow up and do the wedding as well.
Mhm.
So there's this snarky guy played that by the dude that played one of the crew members on Star Trek Enterprise. That's where I knew him from.
Oh okay.
And he was just
Brian,
like, oh, Ian.
Do we know where the rainforest is?
He kept getting in the way of things too.
Yeah.
And
Right. That doesn't work for me.
yeah, and Mr. Allen did not like that one bit.
No.
There's various
Who would?
shenanigans of shooting things with various pointy things.
Yep.
Killing pigeons.
Cats.
The bow and
Yeah.
arrow.
Fucking tranking a cat.
Drinking a cat.
The
tranking-
cat tranks was
Tranking
great.
A
people.
couple flies, couple people.
Tranking himself.
Accidentally tranking Martin Short's wife.
Yep.
Right in the
Right in the
forehead.
head.
Right between the eyes. So much tranking. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed myself. It was a good time.
Seems like it'd be something that would be like nowadays ripe for some sort of really ironic kind of ironic in the fact that it's being made, not ironic in tone.
Jungle
Like-
3 Jungle, where Mimi Siku has a son now in the city with what's her fuck, and he brings his kid back to where he's from.
Or something like that, or like,
Yeah.
and then Tim Allen is also in it, and
Yeah.
they just bring like as many people.
And
back
now
as they
he's like
can,
the
and
tribal leader for some reason.
Sam Worthington is like
Sam Worthington.
Sam Huntington is.
It could be Back to the Jungle.
Yeah.
Jungle. It'd probably be like just Jungle to Jungle.
To Jungle.
No, Jungle to Jungle 2.
Yeah.
Back to the jungle.
Back to the jungle.
It's like High School Musical.
It's
the
like
musical,
2,
the
4,
series.
6. Like, yeah, that's a lot of twos in there.
Do you know that exists?
Yeah.
But
The show on Disney Plus called High School Musical, the series.
yes,
Yes.
I saw that. It's always up on the main page.
It's so it's like that. Jungle to Jungle 2.
Back
Back
to
Back
the
to the
jungle.
jungle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
The subtitle.
It'd be great. There's a lot of things that we noticed that would not
I mean,
fly
fuck it.
nowadays.
Why not just have Sam Huntington's son be played by Sam
Do you
Worthington,
guys-
just cause?
I just want to,
Like
throw
the
this
same
this
age.
part
Yeah.
this part of the movie that kind of hit us weird.
Uh-oh.
Was the Central Park dance scene?
Yeah,
was I
it made no
dream-
sense.
Was I dreaming that, or
it was
was
I
like
know
it
it
was-
is
that
like
happened.
a fucking like an acid dream.
Well, it
Like,
was
it's
kind of like the
what's
Mac and Me
happening.
dance scene,
Yeah, it's
where it
like-
just happens and then the movie moves past it, and
yeah,
it didn't do a whole lot.
What
Yeah,
the hell was
they're
that?
They're just walking
Well,
on the
it's-
street.
It's just a scene
And,
of
through
Tim
Central
Allen
Park.
like learning to bond with his son and like grow this relationship basically, and they just all of a sudden like I think they just leave his office and just go to Central
Yeah.
Park, and there's like
They get a hot dog.
cultural festival or like
There's
something
boat
just-
races.
Some people playing music, and it's got a bunch of people of different ethnicities and whatever. He's like,
Hanging out
many
in the park
tribes
and-
live here.
There's a
Yeah.
Hasidic Jew. There's a weird Ryu looking guy.
Yeah, there's
A Street
bunch-
Fighter.
all sorts of people. And there's this weird, like, very 90s, like, hippie band playing. Yeah, and fucking Mimi Siku's like, I'm gonna fucking dance, dude. And he goes out and starts busting
He
moves.
says,
They just-
"Baboon,
And he's like,
come
Baboon,
dance."
come dance. He's like, I don't dance in public.
I don't-
and
I don't
he's
dance
just
in
like,
public.
He comes up and grabs her. He's like, I'll show you.
I'll fucking
So they
show you,
start dancing
Baboon.
around a little bit, and fucking the girls in the back are in the na 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 na. Yeah, that was a weird scene. It was just like, what
Weird.
is this?
What does this happen?
It's like it was like a fever pitch.
Does Disney just have a mandate in the 90s where all our movies have to have a song in it?
The credits to this movie felt extremely 90s with the song choice and just how it like
There's so many things
really
felt extremely
slowly
90s.
faded to quiet.
They're
Right off the
fucking-
bat,
their
Bracho, what was
apartment.
the first thing that caught your eye?
First thing that caught my eye right off the bat?
Do you remember? Papyrus.
Yeah. Oh.
Eric, how can you hate? How can you hate Papyrus?
Me and Eric both looked at the title cards and were like,
Yes.
"Oh shit!" And
It's
then I
written
go
in-
Papyrus.
Yeah,
and
it's written
right
in his
after that.
favorite font ever.
You knew.
Fucking
How
Papyrus.
can you hate Papyrus?
I hate Papyrus, dude. Do you remember fucking West Acres movie theater? Their sign was Papyrus for a long time. That pissed me off. There's a sign on a business close to there. So many like faux Eastern things
Yep.
use Papyrus. And it
Salons,
just kills
restaurants.
me, dude. I hate Papyrus.
Avatar.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Avatar used fucking Papyrus. That was shit.
Just wait until-
Papyrus is shit.
Just wait
That's
until
why.
Avatar 2 comes out. We're gonna
Avatar
get
2, the
more
papyrus
more
thing, dude?
papyrus.
The Papyrus thing.
Do you think
The song of Papyrus.
I
Do you think
hate
Tim
it.
Allen might be in
Avatar 2? Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Avatar 2,
Electric Blue Galoo.
Dude, they're,
Avatar 2, The Jungle.
they're not even gonna like CG him, dude. They're just gonna put prosthetics on, just paint him.
And he's just gonna be like,
contact lenses and shit.
And he's gonna be in one scene. And he's gonna have one line.
Yeah.
and he's gonna do what they do. He goes,
Well, it's
Yeah.
not that. He's going to be partially in the background. The camera's going to move past him, and then they'll just highlight his one line as he moves past him. It'll just be like, the surface of the sun! The surface of the sun! Where is it? The surface of the sun! His weird little, like...
Yeah, his jerky movements.
He does that on the beach, too. He just, like... When the boat driver drives away, he's like, wait, no, come back!
Yeah, he does weird shit
Turns
like
into a
that.
malfunctioning android.
I know.
Was Sam Worthington in Avatar?
No, that was the...
That was what guy? What
tall,
guy that
lanky
kinda
guy?
looks like him?
Yeah, the tall, lanky guy that was... I don't know what I'm doing from Grandma's Boy.
No, I'm talking about the main guy, Sully.
When you said...
Oh, Jake Sully?
Yeah,
That's... Yeah, that's... What's his name?
is that Sam Worthington?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kind of
Yeah.
Australian guy?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like his partner. That's
No.
also the nerdy guy.
No, but I was gonna say then easily what you do is you just replace Sam Worthington with Sam Huntington, and then we got Jungle 2 Avatar.
Holy
Avatar
shit.
2 Jungle.
Avatar 2 Mimi Siku Pee Pee Poo Poo
Papyrus.
Papyrus Edition.
the blue steel Papyrus edition.
God damn it. I hate it so much. Like, what?
Blue Steel?
Because avatars are blue and there's like steel covered books, you know, for DVD covers and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Okay.
Special editions.
It's got nothing to do with Zoolander.
I know, that's all I could think of it, which I'm confused. Didn't know what Zoolander had to
What?
do with this.
Yeah.
Steel
like,
cases, yeah. There's
You know, the
Have you
stylish
seen
things.
Have you seen the chrome edition of Mad Max Fury Road?
I have not.
no, dude.
It's just a steel.
It's just a steal.
It's not like it's gonna be something special. And you're just like, well, it's just steel.
I mean, it's like a big box set, but
Yeah.
They printed the movie on steel? How do I play steel?
I don't know. How would
just
you?
do, dude?
What if you printed...
So-
I'm
that
sure you
movie?
could, but the disc would be kind of wonky in your disc player
Probably be pretty heavy.
and your VHS.
VHR? Pop this disc into my VHR here.
Pop this in there.
Don't forget to rewind the disc.
You can check out my sports bloopers video.
So, what do you think accomplished the Jungle Boy to City Boy better, George of the Jungle or Jungle to Jungle?
It's
been a while since I've
Short
seen
Circuit
Brendan
2.
Fraser.
Fraser, George of the Jungle.
Short Circuit 2 when he goes to the big city.
Yeah.
hmm
That's not a jungle movie.
Yeah, it is. It's fish out of water. It's,
But he's not jungle.
no, but
It
it's
has to be
it's the
jungle.
concrete jungle, and that's kind of what this was all about.
You know what
What's
I
a
think-
better fish out of water story, Jungle to Jungle or Thor?
Oh,
The Jungle Book
Oh, dude, the Jungle
with
Book.
Lena Headey.
Was Lena
yeah,
Headey?
Yeah.
Are you talking the live action one? that
Yeah.
just- Okay.
No, not that just came out.
It came out a few years ago.
No, it came out in the 90s.
Oh, the one with
Rudyard Kipling's
the
Jungle
old,
Book.
the older
with,
Mowgli.
Yeah, the older Mowgli who was played by the guy who
Liu Kang?
Liu Kang.
Yeah. Yep, I remember that. That was my jam in the '90s, dude.
Same.
I
and then
love
they
that
came out
shit.
with one with
And
Johnny
Cary
Tsunami.
Elwes was the bad guy.
Johnny Tsunami
Yeah,
had
Cary
a
Elwes.
jungle
John
book.
Cleese was in it.
Yep,
It was a good time.
you were good. Your face is a good time, kid.
Thank you.
So like,
son of King Louis. He will show you to your treasure.
So, in summation,
Yes.
would you guys recommend
Yes.
this movie?
Yeah, it's good for dads.
it's a fun
It's good for
time.
sons.
It's a good, it's
Good
a
for
Father's
fathers.
Day kind of movie.
good
Yeah.
for good for mothers and daughters. Good for everybody.
It's very, Tim Allen really has his like foot in the door at Disney
90s
with
dad, dude.
foot in the door with '90s dad shit with Disney.
Well, yeah.
This
He's
Santa
done every
Claus.
Shaggy
dad.
Dog
He's like
remix,
Shaggy
remix,
Dog.
remake.
remix.
remake.
That was like about 10 years after this, wasn't it?
Probably. Yeah, and Toy Story, obviously.
Shaggy Dad.
Um,
Santa Claus was Disney prop.
was it?
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, I used to see it. On
Joe Somebody. That was another dad one.
What?
Disney dad one.
It feels a little bit dated
Yes.
with
oh
how
yeah,
much
100%.
90s stuff is in it, and there are a couple things.
Well,
there
you're
was,
gonna
like,
get that when you're like out in the streets in '97, like they are for most of that movie.
It's not even that. It's just some of the like humor and a little bit of the tropey kind of stuff that we were talking about. It just feels very, very 90s.
Yeah,
It can't escape the time that it was made in.
right. I mean, the stock exchange stuff is not really handled like how it's handled in the movie. I'd
No.
say.
The World Trade Center.
Yes.
That's a big issue too.
That's a big issue.
The entire apartment that he shares with his fiance
Yeah.
is decorated very 90s.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything.
Wasn't it
yeah.
like a pastel pink?
down to
in
the
some
suits he was
places?
wearing were very 90s.
Down to like,
Yeah.
well, did you see the first outfit the fiance was wearing? She was like a jumper.
That like mint thing she was wearing?
It was like
That mint.
it was a romper.
Even.
It was like a weird romper.
Romper, I hardly know her.
Romper. Romper. You put on.
But that was Jungle to Jungle. Hope you guys watched it.
I hope you guys watched it. Yeah, it's another one of those where I struggle to like find.
It's an
much to
easy
say.
story.
What-
It's so easy.
Okay, here's a good question that I'd like all three of us to answer.
Yeah.
What is the best Mimi Siku? Is it at the beginning when he's in the jungle and he's at his most pure being Mimi Siku? Is it in the middle during his journey, during his transition from learning to be Jungle Boy to going to City Boy? Or is it at the very end when he's gone through his transition, he loves Baboon and he is now both Jungle Boy and City Boy?
Jungle Boy to City Boy transition was
Your
my favorite.
transitional?
I like when he was wearing the no rules shirts and the weird steering wheel shirts and the
So
fucking
transition.
baggy ass jeans.
I might call that the end.
Okay. Yeah, true, I suppose.
Mm.
He's stopped learning
The
as
full
much.
the
He's-
full evolution.
It never
Mimisiku,
stops,
Pee
but-
pee poo poo.
Jesus Christ!
The human eyes.
What a poster!
For those who
For the
can't
Shaggy
see,
Dog.
I just showed him, a picture of the poster for Shaggy Dog that Tim Allen was in, and it's, the Shaggy Dog, the fucking sheepdog, but with Tim Allen's eyes.
And do you know what the tagline for that movie is?
Nope.
Raise the wolf.
Here's the wolf.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's a good time.
Yeah.
You get to watch Sam Huntington start his career as Mimi Siku Pee Pee
Just-
Poo Poo.
Yep.
Just totally engrossed in Sam Huntington.
Why does Sam Huntington seem like somebody that should have been in Dazed and Confused?
Yeah, no, I was thinking that too. He should have.
Like he was.
What
he
year was
wasn't-
that movie made?
Uh,
Dazed and Confused.
When was it made?
Yeah. What year?
94.
yeah, he was too young to be. Well, he could have been like one of Mitch's friends.
Yeah.
Possibly, but he seems like he would have been like when Sam Huntington got a bit older.
He would have been a good Mitch.
Yeah.
He would have been a good Mitch. He would have been a good even Pink.
Randall.
Yeah.
Pink in the Stink, dude.
Randall Floyd,
Barb.
you got a lot of attitude adjustment coming next season.
Okay.
So yeah,
Drungus to Drungus.
Drungus to Drungus.
Jungle.
Start a petition. Start a hashtag to get Jungle 2 back to the jungle started.
Yep.
Let
Disney Plus know.
Let Disney Plus know. Let Sam Huntington and Sam Worthington know. Get Tim Allen on the horn.
And James Cameron from Avatar.
Yeah, let's get Jimmy in on it. Say,
Jimmy's got to
look,
put in
Jim,
his 2 cents. He's already making 7 avatars.
need you to come up from the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
We got Jungle
Make
2,
it-
Jungle 2 back to the jungle to make.
Yeah, you're making 7 avatars. Just pump out a Jungle to Jungle. You can do it.
No. Put Avatar gets shoved to the side. We got to do this now.
No
Yeah.
more papyrus, you bastard.
Yeah, just get rid of the papyrus. Both those movies use papyrus, James Cameron. You should be able to handle it, all right?
Create Papyrus Plus while you're down there at the bottom of the ocean.
Papyrus Plus.
Come up with a new
Papyrus
font,
Plus?
Papyrus Plus.
Plus Pyrus.
Plus Pyrus? Create Plus Pyrus from Mimi Siku Pee Pee Poo Poo.
And that's what we'll end it. Everybody give an ending Mimi Siku Pee Pee Poo Poo. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Mimi
Mimi
Siku
Siku Pee Pee Poo Poo.
I got through it nice and fast.
Maybe secret people.
But I'm not kidding. Get Jim in on this. Let's get it going.
Get Jimmy in.
The Jungle 2, back to the jungle, coming to theaters, in your hearts, in your minds, in your dreams.
Sleep tight.